Hello, friends! Today we're going to be making a soundscape. So, I'm looking at this video here and I'm trying to decide what kind of direction should I go with this. So, let's take a look at the video and see what we got. So, first thing off the bat, I noticed there's flickering lights. It's a city. It's nighttime, so I'm going to need to get some, like, low-key city sounds. These flickering lights are going to be really cool. I can almost see like a horror film for this, like very horror-esque. So I'm going to add some horror elements to it. I'm going to do... You know what? Let's just get to it. All right, so I've already got some sound effects here that I want to start with. I've kind of just pulled some things out that I found. You know, get this kind of outdoor cityscape sound. That could kind of give it a little that nighttime element. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that in here. And I'm going to cut this back. So let's take a look at it with just this layer on it. Let's turn it down so we can... There we go. So now we have ourselves a background cityscape. I almost want to, you know, I kind of want to add some reverb to it, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add some reverb. It's going to make it sound far away. I want to give it that... Turn the decay up. No, it's nighttime. We don't want brightness. Make it clean. Give it some width here. Now, since we put reverb on it, we need to turn it up a little bit. I like that. Yeah, that kind of feels a little more... Alright, let's... Gives it that space, like it's distant, like all the sounds are happening far away from where we're sitting at right now. Alright, so we got kind of a base layer going, so now what I want to do is I want to add some kind of... I found this neon blink that I feel like I can cut. Those pops, those pop, pop, pop. Ooh, love it. So, we'll go back to the street sound here. So now I'm going to add this next layer. I'm going to pull in these neon blinks. And I am going to have to now try to time. There's a lot of blinks in here. So I'm going to have to try to find myself some flickering. Here comes the fun part. This is exciting. I promise you, this is the most exciting part of the video. So we'll come back once we get these all lined up. Alright everyone, I failed. I tried doing it. I really did, but I did not like where it was coming out. So, in the sake that this is my first video ever, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a General Electric sound to kind of give it that kind of idea. Typically what I would do is try to make each bulb flash, so you kind of get that atmospheric feel, but since we're going kind of atmospheric, so I'm just going to add an electricity sound. So let's try it out. So, now that I have this background of the city, so what I'm going to do now is add that electrical you hear in the background there. That kind of gives it a little bit of a better feel. I mean, aside from the fact that I wish I could add like rising when the lights flicker to kind of give it that more atmosphere, but whatever. All right, so now what I want to do is I found a song that I really like. I think it's this one. I'm gonna add this to give it that kind of horror feel. Yeah, I like this. All right, so we're gonna add that to the video here, but it kind of runs a little long. I like it. All right, so we're gonna bring that down a little bit because I don't want the music to overpower, and I want it to start maybe a little bit further into the intro there to kind of give it, because the riser coming in is really long, and I kind of want to end it here. Yeah, that's where I want to end it. So for the sake of arguing here, not arguing, I don't know what I'm talking about. For the sake of the sound, I like it kind of still has the rise there to kind of give it that atmosphere. And then have it fade out. I think that would be ideal. Or to just cap it off here, just to make it just a little more interesting. Let's see about adding the ending here to kind of fade out. So what do we got here? So transition that. I like that. That's a good ending. It just kind of finishes it off, gives it some closure. I just want to, like, you know, if we just did a simple fade, I don't know if that would even... I don't think I would really like that. And I'm burping into the camera. So, like... Yeah, see, the fade doesn't give it that closure I'm looking for, so... I think that's why I'm going to bring this back in. And close it out. Alright, so... got those things in there. So I have a few other little sweeteners that I want to add to it. Definitely one of them is a car alarm. So I like that. So we use it when the scene changes. See, I like how it comes in, you know, as the song rises into its main portion, whatever the hell you call it. That comes in right when the music does. It almost sounds part of the music. But I just don't like how the reverb on it's pretty good. But I kind of want to make it sound like it's even further away. So I'm, again, going to go back into my reverb here. Going to pull this bad boy up and... I hear people talking in the background. Right. I hear children. Alright, well, that might... Alright, let's hear it with this new reverb. So now I need... Now with that, I feel like now that I have introduced the siren to it, I want to add more siren to it. Like more cowbell. So let me get it down. Let me download some siren sounds, and I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. That took me longer than I expected. Oh God, hunting for sounds is like it's fun, but it takes forever, especially when I'm doing this and not doing the Foley myself. So anyway, back to it. All right, so I found a couple different sound effects, so I'm gonna go with this one. I found a helicopter one that just kind of gives it a little bit more sauce to it. So instead, I like that. So I'm gonna need to have this run through. Let's just hear it. Let's just hear it. Adds kind of All right, now that's gonna end a lot further back. So let's go ahead and do that. I like how that ends. Fade to black. Boom. We're done here. Yeah. So let's listen to what I've come up with so far. Helicopter overhead. Oh, I gotta fix that. Again, let's hit that reverb. Everything gets reverb. So, I can live with that. Helicopter sounds far away, sirens far away, then citywide. It's an alert. We must be careful. Anyway, so this is what I've made. This is my first video. Hope it's cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a spectacular